My name's Steve Bailey, and
Yeah, I'm Victor Wooten.
and we're here. Actually, there's a party going on, and you're invited. It's the 60th anniversary of Peterson.
That's right. It's been a 60-year party, right? It's still going on.
We didn't start at the beginning of the party, but we showed up a little bit later. But we've been here ever since.
You're not 60?
Not yet.
Maybe between the two of us, we're 60.
If you add both ages, we are 60.
Let's explain this. I know I've seen this in your studio. I've seen you with it on the road.
The Strobo Flip. I first saw this at our international solo bass competition.
Exactly.
We had a bunch of great bass players there, but unfortunately we were all out of tune. It's one of the few tuners that I've come across, and definitely the easiest to operate that will track a low B for me.
The thing I like about it is the fact that it flips over and it's protected. You know, I've had smaller tuners before, but they always turn on in my bag. This is protected.
It is protected.
And probably the most accurate tuner you can get.
Don't you think that a guitar player could use this? La. Tell me what note I'm singing. La.
You're singing la.
La. Very good.
Okay.
It's somewhere between an E and an F.
See, I can tune.
One thing I love about this tuner is the illumination. If I'm on a dark stage, I open it up and it's beautifully lit. And every time somebody comes into my studio, and I have one of these sitting right up on the right by the speakers over the console, invariably, even if they're not musicians, which I have a lot of in my studio, they ask, what is that? I mean, it's so bright and easy to see, and plus I use them as night lights. I've got enough of them. I spread them around the house and light up the steps and everything. It's cool.
It is great, because that's where I use it too. It's right on the studio console, just sitting there. You can flip it open, flip it closed. But it also comes with this cool little thing that allows you to hook it to a mic stand.
Yep.
This is really cool. You could hook it up and set your drink on it. No. But in all seriousness, though, being able to clip it to the mic stand gets it right there where you can see it, and it's there all the time. And you know what? I want to tell them about this thing, the TP2, the tuning pick. All right, tuning pickup. It's a little microphone that allows you to hook it to your guitar, your acoustic guitar, your violin, your cello, whatever, and you can tune that way. So there's no more reason to be out of tune, right? Ranging
the show has been closed for 15 minutes.
The show's been closed. If you're not wearing a red badge,
we ask that you leave the facility at this time. Exhibitors may stay in their own booth space only. All other individuals must now vacate the facility.
Would you think that was a real voice?
I would say another thing, a cool thing I like about it is it has 34 what they call sweetened tunings. Now, I didn't even know what sweetened tunings were before I got this tuner, but there's 34 sweetened tunings because now brought to my attention is tunings need to be sweetened.
Yeah, speaking of drinks, I mean, if you've got perfect fifths, that's kind of a fifth drink. That's the segue there. That's one of the sweetened.
But a lot of the times if you tune your instrument perfectly in tune, all the notes and harmonics and everything may not come out perfectly in tune.
Right, especially
so
on a
different
guitar.
Temperaments
especially on a guitar, right.
Yeah, the kind of way they do pianos, right?
Right. And I've had to use it in one instance where we went into a studio and the piano, for some reason, maybe it's humidity, maybe it's heat or whatever, the piano was actually below A440. So I just recalibrated the tuner and found out, first I found out what the piano was tuned to, and then set the tuner and calibrate it to that, and I just tuned to it, and I got paid. I must have done a good job.
That's cool. And this tuner goes all the way down to 390.
I've never been down that low.
390 and up to 490.
I've never been that high. For those of y'all that follow the Flecktones, who does the backflip? Strobo flip? Strobe flip?
That was a stretch. That was a stretch, but I'll buy it. Peterson Strobo flip.